Hello and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic and our Sith Warrior light side playthrough. And we're actually in the cave with the KILLIKS right now, and as I was mentioning in the previous episode, they are in fact bipedal. Which means anything on two legs is going to walk out of there safely, yes? Remember what we said in the previous episode? Yeah. Our character was like, yeah, everything on two legs is going to be safe walking out of there. I found that quite funny. There we go. Okay, that was our first inspection team. Alright, I actually thought there was going to be a cutscene there. That's why I actually started the episode. Oh well, never mind. The KILLIKS are actually super easy to kill, as you might expect. And I kind of want to make peace with these guys. They remind me of the Klaxi, actually, but I don't know. I don't think they are as animal-like as these people think. I think they are much more sentient than we have been led to believe, let's just say that. I think there's definitely something going on there, because, let's face it, every single time you have a situation like this, and I'm talking about in any form of media, not just Star Wars or anything like that, any form of media, it's always kind of a bit suspicious when there's like a conqueror sort of civilization coming in, and they say that the native citizens of the planet or of the area are not sentient. But then you find out, hey, you know what? Yeah, they are. They have a very complex sentience to them, and they all have they have laws and all this crazy stuff. And then it turns out that you've actually been killing real, real people, basically. You know what I mean? Not just like killing mindless drones or whatever. And in fact, you have been committing, an absolute slaughter against a sentient race. And that, I think, is probably going to happen here. I actually can't remember, as I say, I can't remember, so I'm basically just kind of like surmising that is a possibility. But if it is, that's going to be hilarious, because as I say, I don't remember. So if it does happen, then I called it here first, okay? I called it here first. Now, I'm actually wondering, if I actually use Massacre and then I use Gore, does that actually provide me with a greater chance to get a double hit of Gore or something like that? Or is that just going to mean that a Taro form just does that little bit of extra damage? Maybe it is just that.
You have removed those who are not of the nest. Had they stayed, they would have learned the peace of the joining. We will not deny you your prize. But leave now. There has been a song of swarming. We have claimed these mines for the nest.
I'm looking for Stanley Thul's daughter.
Once we were called Daria Thul. Now we are known as new child of the Ukanuku nest. We have tasted the gel and scented the egg chamber. We have joined.
Don't be afraid. I'm here to get you out of this.
You are mistaken. We are not here against our will. We have joined the kind. There is peace in the nest, a love that comes of sharing one mind. It is a gift beyond measure. We will never return.
You would leave your friends, your father?
Stanley Thul is not my family. He and his kind have brought war to Alderaan in the name of their own power. Here we are safe. Here we are at peace. Here we will stay.
If you have found happiness, however unlikely, I will not take that from you.
Thank you. If you ever tire of the world of violence and mistrust, return. The peace of the nest is open to all.
Aha, yes, there you go. Alright, did I kind of call it? I don't know. I mean, was it obvious? I don't know whether it was actually obvious, because from my perspective, it feels, I don't know, because these guys obviously can't really communicate. I guess they can't communicate, and that's the reason why they, have people, joining them. Alright, so we're here with Stanley Thul, and we're gonna see what he has to say about his daughter.
Thank you. My medics are treating the inspection team for shock, but they seem otherwise unharmed. I wish I could say the same for my daughter. I have heard nothing. Did you not find her?
I'm sorry. I was too late to save her.
No! Why, Daria? The Imperials report they were not mistreated. What did my poor girl do?
She is at peace now. Honor that, and return to your duties.
I only wish I could have protected her.
General Thule, excuse me. It is urgent I speak with my rescuer at once. I'm Agent Craig Graff, Imperial Intelligence. It was no accident those KILLIKS attacked when they did. The Ulgos pushed them toward that mine.
How did you figure that out?
We've been monitoring communications between the Ulgo strike teams in that region. This was definitely planned. The push was orchestrated by the Ulgos to distract us from something they're calling Operation Sunshower.
You old Iranians are entirely too cheerful.
I've heard that term. It's come up a few times in the chatter we're getting from our back door into the Organa networks.
It's a baradium detonator, a massive explosive. They plan to strike at the heart of Thule lands. The detonator's being transported by Boris Ulgo's elite soldiers, former Republic Special Forces, with the best weapons they could take and all the training the Republic gave them.
Kill the soldiers? Steal the weapon?
Just before the KILLIKS arrived, we acquired a data file that I believe to be the launch codes for the detonator.
If you really wish to strike fear into the heart of the Ulgos, get into the camp where they're holding it and set it off prematurely. It won't be the full force of the weapon, but let it be Ulgo that perishes, not Thule.
Alright, so yeah, he got over his daughter really, really fast right there as well. Did you see that? As soon as as soon as the other guy came up, the other guy was like, oh yeah, okay, back to business, you know, back to business. I always find that quite funny, but yeah, I was actually a little bit in two minds about lying there, because I thought to myself, is that going to steal his resolve? You know what I mean? Is that going to make him more aggressive against the KILLIK? That's the thing. And I didn't want that. I obviously want them to be left alone as much as possible, if we can make that happen. Otherwise, we are going to go to Ulgo Fortress. Otherwise, we have another place to go, which is back to... yeah, back to Duke Kendo. Maybe I should have gone there first. Ha! I was a little bit in two minds about that. Alright, so I've made it over to Ulgo Fortress, where we have to arm the baradium detonator. This is going to be a little bit weird, because I actually couldn't find... super funny. I couldn't find the entrance. Don't know why. I guess it was because it was up a mountain or something like that, and there wasn't any clear path to find. But that's fine. We're okay. You know, we're here. That's all that really matters. And these guys, obviously, I mean, I don't even know how much we're going to get for this. How much are we going to get? 11,000? Okay, fine. Not too bad, not too bad. I mean, these guys are pretty easy, right? I mean, they don't seem particularly difficult. Let me actually just see here. I'm still unsure how this whole Ataro thing form works. I think, actually, you know what? Wait a minute. I think what it's going to do is it's just going to add a flat value. It's not going to actually clone any of your attacks. It's literally just going to add a flat value to all of your attacks. So, well, not all of your attacks, but all of the ones that proc. So, in other words, when it activates, it's going to provide you with a flat damage attack on top of your already existing damage, if I'm correct about that. So that's actually kind of interesting. That's actually pretty cool. I like that quite a bit, because that means that you do get that little bit of extra damage, and that's always nice, right? I think that's always pretty nice. Anyway, we will obviously have a pretty nice time actually just eliminating that droid, and then we can do the baradium detonator. There we go. Seal your soul. Really? So we've got 57 seconds. We have wow. Okay. Wait a minute. I did not. Wait a minute. Never mind. We have to go this way. All right. I didn't complete the objective. Oh. Never mind. Apparently, I should have completed the objective. That would have helped, wouldn't it? All right. So Thule is here. Let's see what he has to say.
Thank you. You are again Thule's savior, saving our lands from devastation and death.
The abilities of the Sith are truly beyond the capacity of the rest of us to understand.
I didn't even break a sweat.
Then we must bow to your skill even more, for it is more than any of our troops could do. The Ulgos have retreated to mourn their casualties. Perhaps I should do the same.
My superiors have been asking about you. There is some intrigue happening with House Rist. Trouble for our allies. If you're interested, look for Dathis Elgin. Moff Sarek has already commended you to him.
Alright, okay, fine. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Good experience is, well, is it hard to come by? Yeah, maybe it's actually kind of hard to come by, but I'm actually wondering right now whether I should actually make my way back to House Thule, because Duke Kendo has been waiting for us for quite some time. Obviously, there is no actual time limit. I don't actually have to rush back there, but I'm now wondering, because we are going into all these different locations and areas and things like that, I have a sneaking suspicion that he's going to say something like, go to House Ulgo, or go into the Lanthanite mines, or something along those lines. And that's going to be absolutely terrible, because I've just gone into all of those places. And I wouldn't be surprised if he does that. Because that tends to be the case for me. That tends to be the case sometimes, sometimes not, sometimes yes. So hopefully it won't.
I heard you decided not to allow Fimres to bring the Lady Renata to me. I am most disappointed.
Do your own dirty work.
There was no more work to be done. You only had to allow my man to take her. By denying my claim to Renata, you certainly aren't providing me much incentive to help you. Where's my motivation?
I suspect self-preservation is incentive enough. Or maybe I should just kill you.
Consider me motivated. So, Fimres tells me the lead was fruitful. Although Lady Renata was not the Gold's mistress, she knew who was. Giselle Organa. I should say, General Giselle Organa. Now you have to track her down, which poses a bit of a problem.
If you can't solve the problem, you should be afraid.
Well, I'd better come up with a solution then. Giselle Organa leads the Organa War against House Ulgo. Her headquarters is protected by an impenetrable force field. No firepower can breach it. The force field allows Giselle and her advisors to be stationed very close to the front and maintain a more hands-on command.
I grow impatient for an answer, Kendo.
These things can't be rushed. Unless... Yes. Wait. I think I have it. A force field needs power to maintain itself, yes? So, if we manage to cut the power... And I bet I know exactly where Giselle is getting her juice. If I'm right, you could just walk through the front door.
Let's cut to the chase.
Almost all the power on Alderaan is supplied by the planetary generator. Giselle must be piggybacking the system to power her force field. Several of my fellows do this to maintain their special security needs. A precise charge at the generator will force fail-safes to fire. The planet won't miss a beat, but ancillary systems like Giselle's force field will have to be manually reset, which could take some time.
What do you think of this plan?
Me? Wow, you want my opinion? Cool. I'll tell you, I just don't trust this guy.
What a charming creature you are. Believe me, this is the only way to gain access to the Organa headquarters. Fimres, fetch a 7/7 detonator from my arms cabinet there, and give it to our friend. As you wish. The Alderaan power generator is located above the Strait Valley, and it boasts the planet's most advanced security systems. You'll have to fight your way in, set the charge, then fight your way out before the boom. It won't be easy.
Are you trying to make me angry?
Forgive me. Just seeking to prepare you the best I'm able. Once you've detonated the generator, you'll still have to wade through Giselle's surrounding army and invade her headquarters before her force field is reset. I'll be eagerly tracking your progress. Good luck.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that was a... What a slimy guy, right? What a slimy guy he is. Okay, so anyway, we did get a new lightsaber, which is actually pretty cool. So there we go. That's going to increase our damage a little bit. I still haven't actually gone to the Imperial fleet. That's my bad. I did say that a couple of episodes ago I would go to the Imperial fleet and, you know, do a little bit of customization for my lightsabers. And I still intend to do that, but I just haven't had the opportunity. So, you know, that's just my bad. Anyway, yeah, we need to go here and here. They're both far away, so that means a flight path. Alright, so we've arrived over here. Unfortunately, we are not in possession of the fast travel point over there, which is kind of annoying, but, you know, that's just how it is.
Ah, Sith. Darthis Elgin, Imperial Advisor to House Thule. Am I glad to see you? House Thule faces a crisis that threatens to undermine their entire position on Alderaan. And the Empire's as well.
I won't do this for free.
If you save Thule, I'm sure they'll gladly provide a reward. House Rist, Alderaan's House of Assassins, is currently aligned with the usurper House Ulgo. But there was a time when Rist did all manner of secret jobs for whomever paid. Now the dirty details of those jobs are threatening to get out.
Next time, don't hire assassins.
Every noble house on Alderaan has done underhanded things. Thule is not unique. A former Rist assassin, kicked out for revealing the identity of one of his employers, is blackmailing Thule. He says he'll reveal every assassination, every kidnapping, every conniving thing Thule has done unless we pay him.
Why would you seek me out?
We've arranged a meeting to deliver payment. But he's recruited some of Rist's best assassins to his side. I don't trust him. That's why I need you. Someone strong enough to withstand whatever trap he intends to spring.
It'll be done before you know it.
This man wants to establish his own House of Assassins. And he has demanded land and a title as payment for his silence. Take this case and meet him at the assigned meeting place. If he takes the bribe, fine. If not, kill him.
Oh, okay. So kind of an assassination mission. But what I actually really love about this is absolutely fantastic. I love the fact that this mission is on the way to where we currently have to be. As you can see, I can't actually even skip over there because this is where we need to go. And if I went over there, we would actually be further away than where we need to be. So that's quite funny. But I really love the fact that the quest objective, as I said, is literally on our way to the next point. I think that is, again, one of those times where I just admire the quest design and placement in the game. It makes you really not waste your time as much as it potentially could, because obviously, let's face it, they could waste your time dramatically at this point, and they could say, oh yeah, go all the way over here, you know, all the way into the top left corner of the map. They could say, you know, go somewhere else, completely far away. But no, they put it right here on your way to the other quest, which is absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's head in and actually see what's going on with... Oh. There are no enemies. Okay. It's just a conversation. Okay, I thought there was going to be enemies. Are they supposed to react to me right now? Or do I just talk to him?
I have nothing to say to you right now.
I have nothing to say to you right now. Okay. Goodbye then. Meet the Rists at the rendezvous point. It says, oh. Okay, it didn't actually activate. That's funny. Alright. That's the first time I've experienced that kind of thing.
Well, brother, would you look at this? A Sith. I guess Thule isn't half as stupid as I thought. It won't do them any good, but I give them points for trying. Now, if you'd kindly hand over the payment.
I'm not giving you a thing until I'm sure there are no tricks.
Tricks? We've only just met. You already know me so well. I thought Thule would send some scrawny diplomat I could take hostage, but you'll fetch a higher price.
No one has to get hurt over this.
Oh, please, don't try and talk yourself out of this. It'll only end badly.
Are you serious? These guys are crazy. Okay, I have no idea what has, possessed them, shall we say, to attack a literal Sith. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I guess, actually, you know what? Maybe I do, because there are many cases in, certain forms of media in Star Wars where Sith are defeated quite often by a superior force in terms of numbers, for example, but there are those Sith that are just too powerful to be defeated by, well, 4 guys, basically. That's what we've got here.
Stop this, Kai! He has the better of us, and besides, it's not worth it. The evidence is already on its way to House Ulgo. He had no intention of giving it to you.
Don't expect me to leave without getting what I came for.
Sam, you idiot! We could have been counts!
You've lost all sense of honor. Lying and stealing? I swore to live by a code. The runner with the evidence is delivering it to Ulgo's son, Vesix.
Sam, you'd betray your own brother? I'll kill you for that!
Damn it, Kai. I'm sorry. Look, the coordinates the runner was headed to are in the console over there. You might be able to catch him if you hurry. I'll take Kai's assassins. I promise, neither you nor Thule will hear from us again.
We won't be so merciful a second time.
I won't forget it. We owe House Thule a big favor. Good luck recovering that evidence.
That is actually fantastic. Another one of those times where we may indeed get to see some really cool stuff happen as a result of our light side choices.
I take the fact that you're rummaging around in the assassin's files to mean that the meeting didn't go well.
I hit a snag.
Well, what are you waiting for? Spare no detail. Damn it. Now we're dead in the water if we don't do something fast. If Vesix Ulgo gets that evidence, soon every house on Alderaan will know who Thule hired Risk to kill, and when. They won't just banish Thule, they'll destroy them. And the Empire's chances on Alderaan will die with them.
I can't say I envy your position right now.
I'm sorry, but I have to ask for your help once more. Vesix Ulgo commands a squad of the most highly trained commandos on Alderaan. They have even defeated Jedi. But you may stand a chance. I have to ask you to recover that evidence, quickly.
I won't disappoint you.
Thank you so much. Find the evidence, destroy it, and I promise you double the reward when you return.
Okay, double the reward. Well, Vet's going to be happy with that, isn't she? Yeah, she's always about the credits, isn't she? That's quite funny. All right, so there you go. That was actually, I mean, it was pretty obvious that we were going to have to go and get the evidence. I was not expecting him to just let us off the hook, obviously. But again, if you take a look at the quest right here, it takes us forward. It takes us forward. Very clever quest design, in my opinion. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.